Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into Carl Rogers' concepts of the real and ideal self. These ideas are foundational to understanding the human experience. To grasp them is to take the first step towards self-awareness. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. Carl Rogers proposed that at the core of our being lies the real self, a concept that is both profound and deeply personal. This real self is the sum total of your experiences, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, forming the essence of who you truly are. The real self is who you are when you're alone with your thoughts, stripped of all pretense and societal expectations. It's the person you see in the mirror when you're truly honest with yourself, without any masks or facades. The real self is not static, it evolves through your experiences, constantly shaped and reshaped by life's journey. Think of a seed buried in the earth containing the potential for a mighty oak waiting to be nurtured and grown. This potential is realized through growth and struggle, through overcoming obstacles and facing challenges head-on. Confronting the real self demands courage, as it requires facing aspects of ourselves we'd rather keep hidden, those parts we often avoid. But in these dark corners lies the greatest potential for growth, the opportunity to transform and evolve. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a block of granite to reveal a masterpiece, each strike revealing more of the true form within. We must chip away at our facades to reveal our true selves, shedding layers of inauthenticity. This is the hero's journey, the path of individuation. The rewards are immeasurable, leading to a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Alongside the real self, Rogers posits the ideal self. This is the you that you aspire to be, embodying your hopes, dreams, and values. Picture a world where you live in perfect alignment with your values. This is the promise of the ideal self. It is a vision of who you could be at your very best, but the ideal self is not about achieving perfection. It is a dynamic process, constantly evolving as you grow. Think of it as a horizon, forever receding as you approach. This provides a constant source of motivation. Striving for the ideal self must be tempered with self-compassion. Embrace your imperfections and accept that we are all works in progress. The pursuit of the ideal self is about becoming the best version of ourselves. As we grow, we inspire those around us to do the same. This pursuit becomes a moral imperative, a responsibility to ourselves and the world. The journey towards the ideal self is not a straight path. It is filled with challenges and setbacks, but also moments of triumph and joy. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our true potential. And in this journey, we find deeper connections with others and a greater sense of purpose. The ideal self is not a destination, but a lifelong pursuit of growth and fulfillment. Now, let's delve into the concept of congruence. Congruence occurs when your real self aligns with your ideal self. It is a state of harmony, of living in accordance with your deepest values. Imagine a perfectly tuned instrument producing a beautiful sound. When our real and ideal selves are in congruence, we experience inner peace and fulfillment. But congruence is a journey that requires constant effort and self-reflection. It demands honesty about our strengths and weaknesses. We must confront aspects of ourselves that are out of alignment with our values. The price of incongruence is high, leading to inner conflict and dissonance. This can manifest as anxiety, depression, and relationship problems. Think of a house divided against itself, eventually collapsing. But there is hope. Through self-reflection and personal growth, we can bridge the gap between our real and ideal selves. This brings peace and fulfillment. Now let's shine a light on incongruence, a concept that often lurks in the shadows of our minds. This occurs when there's a significant gap between the real self and the ideal self, creating a dissonance that can be hard to ignore. It can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and anxiety, making everyday life feel like an uphill battle. Imagine carrying a heavy burden that grows heavier each day, weighing you down and sapping your energy. This is the burden of incongruence, a weight that can feel almost unbearable at times. It is the feeling of being out of sync with yourself, as if you're lost in a maze with no clear way out. Incongruence can manifest in many ways, such as being stuck in a dead-end job or an unfulfilling relationship, leaving you feeling trapped and unfulfilled. It is a sign that something is amiss, urging you to make a change, to seek a path that aligns more closely with your true self. Some degree of incongruence is natural, but problems arise when the gap becomes too wide, making it difficult to bridge. Think of a ship sailing off course, becoming lost and disoriented in the vast ocean, struggling to find its way. But just as a skilled captain can navigate back to familiar waters, we can find our way back to congruence by taking control of our journey. By becoming more aware of our thoughts and behaviors, we can make necessary course corrections, steering ourselves back on track. This brings us back into alignment, allowing us to live a life that feels true and fulfilling. And now we arrive at the concept of self-actualization. This is the full realization of your potential, the blossoming of your unique talents. Imagine a seed pushing through the earth, reaching for sunlight. This is the essence of self-actualization. It is the ongoing process of becoming who you were meant to be. Self-actualization is not about achieving perfection. It is a journey, not a destination. Think of a garden filled with unique plants, each one thriving. Self-actualization is like a gardener tending to each plant with care. It's about creating conditions that allow us to grow and flourish. This includes supportive relationships, meaningful work, and a sense of purpose. Self-actualization requires courage to confront fears and insecurities. It demands responsibility for our choices and actions. It is about becoming active participants in our lives. Thanks for watching. I trust that this exploration of Carl Rogers' concepts has provided valuable insights. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is best undertaken in the company of others. Leave a comment below on what topic you'd like us to cover next. See you in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content.